Hello world, my name is Atari, aka Horny Atari, aka Kill for Atari. In today's video we have Lil Tracy's situation is disturbing. The Lil Tracy situation is disturbing. Excuse me. This video comes from Twisted World, came out 2 days ago. Now, I didn't hear anything about the Lil Tracy situation, but I'm guessing it's like any other little situation. Nigga got caught talking to some underage females per usual. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas. It's billions upon billions of women in this world that's of age. So I don't understand why we gotta talk to underage women. But as the story goes the same. These niggas, this shit happens. Anyways, I'm guessing that's what happened. I ain't gonna just wrap the jacket on Lil Tracy, cause even though I fuck with like Lil Tracy music, like it's a thing, you gotta separate the artist from the art. You know what I'm saying? You can't get too tagged. You feel me? Cause then once you find out that he doing some fucked up shit, now it's like now you don't. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Hopefully that ain't the situation, but this nigga saying it's disgusting, so that's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, we finna find out. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you leave a like on the video if you enjoy the video. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's up everybody? We are back again, and holy shit has the last week been an eventful time in the underground, because not only has one big name artist with multiple different allegations and rumors circulating around their name once again been exposed by getting their Instagram hacked, leading them to have some pretty incriminating DMs leaked to the public, and that not only happened once, but it happened twice. It's kind of like that Doofenshmirtz meme where if you had one nickel for every time that happened, it would only be two nickels, but it is weird that it happened twice in 1 week. Anyways, the first of these artists goes by the name of Blood, who I have talked about before in other videos, alluding to the fact that he has multiple allegations by a bunch of different accusers and that he may not be as innocent as people initially thought. Well, his allegations are a lot more complex, and it's going to take a bit more time to put all of that together, so stick around for a video on Blood, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. But for today's video, we're going to be talking about the second of those artists, going by the name of Lil Tracy. Now, at this point, I really don't think he needs much of an introduction, especially on my channels. If you watched my videos before, you're probably pretty aware of who he is, and if not, well, basically he's a very legendary emo rap artist, respected across the entire genre.
I'm not gonna lie, all that Playboy Cardi shit, like all that vamp shit, that shit's from Lil Tracy, bro. Lil Tracy was one of I ain't gonna say one of the first niggas to do the vamp shit, but like he was kind of one of the first pioneers, like niggas that got a little buzz with it, if you get what I'm saying.
And still has a pretty big cult fan base nowadays, mostly due to the fact that he was best friends with Lil Peep during the time that he was alive, and they made a ton of music together, which many of Peep's fans consider his best work.
And you know what's so fucked up, bro? I wish I knew about Lil Peep before he passed away. I would have been on this type of wave shit. Like I found out about Lil Peep when he died, because that's when the news came out. Everybody was talking about it and shit, so I'm like, who is Lil Peep? But like, bro, if I would have been on this shit before he passed away, nigga.
Both Tracy and even Peep. However, of course, as people also know,
if I would have been on it before he passed away, I would have been more upset that he passed away, nigga.
Having a fallout during
Bro, this nigga glasses is sideways as shit.
the time that Peep was alive, with Tracy constantly talking shit about him and having a pretty one-sided beef all the way up until the time that Peep passed away. After that, he did start to regret a lot of his actions.
Wait.
Tracy and even Peep. However, of course, as people also know, they did end up having a fallout during the time that Peep was alive, with Tracy constantly talking shit about him and having a pretty one-sided beef all the way up until the time that Peep passed away. After that, he did start to regret a lot of his actions and wish that he had been with Peep during the final months of his life, especially at the very end, thinking that maybe if he had been on that tour bus with Peep, he could have saved him, although there's no way to know for sure one way or another. And then, of course, after Peep passed away, he would start to go into a bit of a mental episode where he was crashing out on every single artist who was trying to pay respects to Peep, saying that they were fake for that they didn't care about him when he was alive, and just overall starting a bunch of beef, which would only...
I remember this shit in real time. I don't think I remember this tweet, but like I remember like Lil Tracy getting mad at niggas for saying like R.I.P. Lil Peep.
to get him more attention, but mostly for negative reasoning. And one of these beefs would take place between him and an infamous hip-hop commentator going by the name of Academics. Now, he doesn't need an introduction. If you know about Lil Tracy, you definitely know about Academics. They were fighting over a girl that apparently both of them had been with. But when they were fighting, Academics would actually end up bringing up some pretty nasty allegations against Tracy, claiming that he actually ended up taking advantage of a girl. Now, she wasn't underage. This was more of a grape case than a cheeser one, but definitely still not a good look. This girl, Rosie, would do everything she could to try to prove that what happened to her really did happen to her, including going on live stream, showing a bunch of different evidence. But unfortunately, the entire
Yo, and it's so fucked up with situations like this. Yo, I'm gonna try not to pause. I ain't gonna lie. But I might have to say this shit for tomorrow, nigga. Nigga tired, y'all.
situation got heavily muddled by two other artists going by the name
But
of
what I was gonna say, bro, it honestly,
evidence. But
it'd be hard to believe these type of, I ain't even gonna call her a hoe, but like, it'd be hard to believe these type of hoes, cause bro, they be lying, bro. Not to say Lil Tracy, he gives off like, you know, he might be on that time, and obviously I don't want to put that jacket on my nigga, but like, you feel me, bro? You're not gonna put it past the nigga either. You get what I'm saying, bro? But back to the female side of it, bro. Like, these females be lying, bro. Look at Jordan Pauline, how she tried to lie on Ty Lil and shit, bro. Cause they in they feelings, bro. It's just so hard to believe when it, you feel me?
unfortunately, the
Unless you got concrete proof, man, ho, you capped. Even if it did happen, you capped.
entire situation got heavily muddled by two other artists going by the name of Capo and Young Shame, because they basically ended up making a diss track on Lil Tracy and turning the whole situation into some sort of clout grab, which led Tracy's fans to call the entire thing fake, calling her a groupie who was only trying to get her friends' attention. She would try her best after that to refocus the attention back on her actual story, but unfortunately it seemed like at the time the jury was out and most of the people who cared about Lil Tracy were taking Tracy's side, of course, because with him being an underground artist and not really as widely known at the time, he was pretty insulated from outside criticism. Sure, if you ask the average person from around the time what they thought about Lil Tracy, they might say, isn't he a weirdo? Didn't he have some sort of weird case? But within the actual Tracy and Lil Peep fan base, nobody would really talk about it, besides maybe every once in a while somebody saying, what happened with that case with Tracy? And then the fans immediately say, yeah, he disproved all of it, he's good. But believe it or not, this wasn't a one-off thing, because in 2020 another article was written about Lil Tracy with another girl coming out with her own story about how he basically coerced her into having sex by constantly waking her up time and time again and asking over and over again, despite the fact that she kept saying no. Now, some people may try to argue that this really isn't assault, but in a way it is, because when you're tired and you're constantly being woken up, you can't make the best decision. And if somebody says no and you keep asking, that is a form of assault, or at the very least
Literally, nigga, that's harassment at that point, man.
harassment. But of course, with all of these cases, there's a bunch of different details and no two are alike, so there's a lot of gray area that fans were able to point out, and once again he seemed to get away with these allegations scot-free. Now, I have an entire video about this on my main channel where I get way more into detail if you want to check that out. But the thing about these new allegations that broke out just a couple days ago when I'm recording this is that they actually have nothing to do with grape, and instead they're to do with
Hot
underage
bod.
women. Sorry, not underage women, girls, like, you know, basically teenagers, young teenagers at that. Now, I know this is probably a pretty shocking thing to hear for most people because, like I said before, all of his previous allegations had to do with, of course, violating people's consent, which is not good either. That's definitely a horrible thing to do. But when it comes to fucking with underage people, that definitely takes it to a whole new level. However, there always has been rumors about Tracy being with people who are a lot younger than him for years at this point. Now, there's never really been any sort of concrete evidence or any articles made about it or any credible accusers, but similarly to Fat Nick or Puya or even Zillakami before he got exposed, every time that somebody makes a video or talks about Lil Tracy,
Even when Zilla Kami got exposed, nigga, Zilla Kami whole swag was so tough to me. That's why you gotta separate the artist from the art, bro. Even though, like, sometimes you can just tell, like, yeah, you fuck with the music, you fuck with the swag, but you can just tell this nigga, he ain't all there. You can tell they got some skeletons in their closet. But we ain't really here for that as a fan, you feel me? But then when they come out to the public, like, damn, nigga, you really got some skeletons in your closet. It's like, damn, like, alright. But once you learn to separate the artist from the art, bro, all these niggas doing weird shit, bro. To be honest, even the celebrities, nigga. Yo, all these niggas in Hollywood, all these actors, celebrities, big name artists, big name niggas y'all see in them Netflix series and fucking TV shows, man. Everybody got some skeletons in their closet, bro. You just gotta, you feel me? If you fuck with a song, a movie, a show, just fuck with that song, movie, or show, you feel me? If you want to take it as far as saying, hey, such and such, I like how you did such and such on that song, movie, or show, let it be that. But when y'all get to idolizing these niggas and, like, we understand if it's like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say, but niggas just too tired to talk about it. I ain't gonna
Tracy
flag.
or any of these guys. You'll have people in the comments saying, yeah, I knew a girl who was fucking with him
Y'all get the gist, though. On my mama.
when she was like 14 years old and he was 21. And of course, you can't take random comments as actual concrete proof of anything. But seriously, this happens so often that it does become suspect. Now, could it be a targeted harassment campaign from people who don't like Tracy? Of course. Now, I'm not saying that YouTube comments can ever be looked at as any form of evidence unless they really have proof behind it. And of course, these types of allegations are to be taken seriously. I'm just trying to set the tone and let you guys know that this has been spoken about for years at this point. In fact, there's even an infamous picture of Lil Tracy out on the internet, which I really encourage you not to look up, where he has his, Littler Tracy out. And many people think that this picture comes from a adult video that he made called Groupie Lust. And while Groupie Lust is actually a video that does exist on the internet, once again, I encourage you not to look that up. But as many of you probably know, X's former manager Bruno had a lot of experience in the corn industry, and because of that, he was able to get a lot of these underground rappers to appear in corn videos, and well, they're still up now. You can view them if you really want to, but no, that picture of Tracy with his Lil Tracy out actually doesn't come from there. Now, once again, take this rumor with a grain of salt, but I've always been told that that picture actually comes from a relationship that he had with an underage girl on Discord, where he would send her very explicit pictures, and to get back at him, or maybe just because she wanted to show proof, she ended up leaking that picture online, and now it's all over the internet. But once again, that's an
And you know how sick of a nigga you gotta be? Like, to just be so comfortable. Mind you, this is Lil Tracy. Like, I think this nigga is popping at this time. To be such a comfortable, sick ass nigga in the head. To be talking to underage females online, my nigga. It wouldn't be no better if he was doing it in person, but like online, as a grown ass man, like, bro, you sitting here showing like everything, my nigga. Like, you ain't even trying to hide the fact that it's Lil Tracy doing this sick ass shit. Like, you just letting it be known, letting it fly. Like, you say,
explicit pictures, and to get back at him, or maybe just because she wanted to show proof, she ended up leaking that picture online, and now it's all over the internet. But once again, that's an allegation, a rumor, and I'm not saying that that happened 100%, but there has been many rumors like this in the past about Lil Tracy. But anyways, with all of that said, that's enough setting the stage. Let's get into the new stuff. So this basically all took place on June 1st, I believe, of 2026, a couple days ago when I'm recording this, and I will try to have the video out the same day, but either way, it is very recently. Now, this all kicked off when Tracy's old Instagram, going by the name of Sadbra, which I believe was his original Instagram that he had when he went under the name of Young Bruh. If you don't know about this, basically he used to have a different rap moniker, but somebody in the UK also had the same name, so he switched over to Lil Tracy. But this was his original Instagram that he used for years and years, despite the fact that it was left untouched for about half a decade. Now, unfortunately, I can't show you any screenshots of it because Tracy actually did end up deleting the account after all of this came out. Now, it starts off with the account posting a story that said got hacked, before then unarchiving an old post that Tracy had up. Now, there's nothing really special about it, but yeah, it's just Tracy upside down with a bunch of beer around him. The hacker then shouts out their friend on the story as well. I'm not really gonna show that story. I mean, I'll censor it. I'm not really sure if that person wants to be outed in that way, but yeah, basically they're just like, we got his old account, now we're fucking with him. Now, this probably would have been just a little forgotten moment in Lil Tracy's history, with a couple people talking about it on on the subreddit if it wasn't for the fact that that hacker immediately started to dig into his old DMs and found some pretty incriminating stuff. So the two of them start going back and forth because Tracy finds out that his old account got hacked. He ends up hitting up the guy saying why, and then the guy ends up posting that on his stories saying manga 2 soon, which is an unreleased project from Lil Tracy that he's been hyping up for a while. So I'm not really sure why this guy is fucking with Lil Tracy in this way, but I guess
niggas be doing this weird shit. Niggas did this to Playboy Cardi, like released that nigga whole album before he could even drop the shit himself. Even though he was holding that bitch for like some years. But like, bro, even Uzi, niggas hacked into his shit just to drop his album. Like, niggas real deal want that music, boy. That
initially the plan was to leak some of his music. And
see, I pray for my shit to be jumping like that. Niggas hacking into my shit just to listen to my songs.
Fuck with him that way, but then he found some even worse stuff because he ends up posting up a screenshot of a DM that Tracy sent all the way back on April 25th of 2014 with him with no shirt on saying hot bod. Now, not really sure if this was meant to.
That's crazy. Nigga, this whole time I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? This is Lil Tracy before all the face tattoos and shit.
To embarrass him or what's going on here, but it's definitely a little bit weird but not incriminating yet. After that, he goes on to post another story saying, folks, mad goofy, you soft as baby shit, my bro, come see me about it. And then he goes on to tag somebody, not really sure who that is. I'm not as interested in the beef between Tracy and the hacker, and I'm a lot more interested in the actual allegations, so sorry if I'm getting any of the timeline out of order, but it doesn't really matter when it comes to the actual stuff that's coming out.
This nigga right here, low-key look like Fredo Santana, nigga.
After that, he goes on to post more.
People?
And I'm a lot more interested in the actual allegations.
Yo, dude, this nigga look like he could be Fredo Santana cousin or something.
So sorry if I'm getting any of the timeline out of order, but it doesn't really matter when it comes to the actual stuff that's coming out. After that, he goes on to post more DMs between him and Lil Tracy saying, you want me to give you the password and shit or what, bro? You block me and unblock me on some sissy shit. Nah, I want to whoop your ass. Where you at? You can keep the password, bitch. Tell me who you are. I'm gonna go whoop your ass. Also fucking goofy, bro. Keep the password. I haven't posted in 12 years for a reason, bitch. I got hacking N-words too who can figure this shit out. When I catch you, bro, I'm gonna do you so bad. And it's funny now till I'm stomping your shit out. I'm gonna get you when I get you, bro. And then the guy goes on to say, you like 30, bro. Now, at this point, Tracy's freaking out pretty fucking bad. I mean, I understand it's frustrating when people hack into your shit. I'd be mad too, but it's an old account that he doesn't use. So I'm not sure if he's freaking out so bad because he was worried the guy was gonna dox him, or if it was because he was afraid he was gonna find something really, really bad. And I'm assuming the reason that Tracy is freaking out so bad is because he ended up posting that picture of him with no shirt. Now, to us, we're probably thinking, okay, that's a goofy picture from when he was like 17 years old. Who really gives a fuck? But to Tracy, he knows what the context is, so he's really trying to do everything he can to stop this guy before he exposes something bad. Okay, real quick, guys, I'm actually editing the video as we speak, and
or it's just like, fuck nigga, why are you hacking into my shit, posting an old pic? What if everybody got some embarrassing pictures they don't want to be posted online? That's why they ain't got them posted, nigga. How lame are you? How lame are you to hack into my old account from 12 years ago and post the old picture from 12 years ago, my nigga? I see why Lil Tracy want to whoop his ass.
The reason that a bunch of it is kind of out of order is because I didn't
lame.
actually watch this all go down in real time because Lil Tracy already has me blocked on Instagram because I previously tried to expose him. So instead, I was just sent like a big chunk of screenshots that were in some semblance of order, but some of them like happened at the same time. Like Tracy was posting and then the other guy was posting at the same time. But I think it is important to mention that at the time that Tracy went live, the hacker hadn't actually mentioned anything about him being with underage girls. All he was saying is that he had hacked the account and then Tracy hit him up trying to beat him up. He had posted the picture of Tracy with no shirt, but there was no context to it. He wasn't accusing him of being a cheeser yet, but then Tracy immediately got on live stream and started talking about his age.
When I was a kid, you're weird, bro. Look at my DMs from when I was a kid and like, come on, bro. I hope you're not a grown man. I hope not, cause now...
Bro, you know he a grown man, bro. This shit is weird, bro. Whether this nigga was sending that picture to little girls or something, but the fact you still doing this shit is weird.
Oh, you're weird, bro.
Which looks way, way worse. It comes off as a lot more incriminating. I know he was simply trying to get ahead of the allegations and
bro, this is only incriminating, like, let me hear what he said again.
He wasn't accusing him of being a cheeser yet, but then Tracy immediately got on live stream and started talking about his age.
When I was a kid, you're weird, bro. Look.
He probably said that when I was a kid shit, because that nigga, that fucking picture was 12 years ago. The hell, they this nigga Tracy like 30, and you said that was from when he was 17? My nigga? That's 13 years ago. Am I tripping? Bro, that's 10 plus years ago, gang. I think that's why he's saying that when I was a kid shit, because nigga, 10 plus years ago, anybody gonna feel like a kid? My nigga, it's 10 years. But like, I don't think this is like trying to jump the gun and beat the allegations, bro. This is just like, I feel like this nigga just frustrated and want to whip this nigga ass. This is some weird shit, bro. What are you doing?
He wasn't accusing him of being a
like, imagine a nigga hack into your old account and just start posting embarrassing pictures of you, bro. No, like, what the hell?
cheeser yet, but then Tracy immediately got on live stream and started talking about his age.
When I was a kid, you're weird, bro. Look at my DMs from when I was a kid, and like, come on, bro. I hope you're not a grown man. I hope not, because now you're weird, bro.
Which looks way, way worse. It comes off as a lot more incriminating. I know he was simply trying to get ahead of the allegations and speak on it before anybody else could, but the fact that you brought up age when nobody else did means you know what was in those DMs. So yeah, once again, if it wasn't bad enough to randomly lie about your age, now he's also bringing up age out of nowhere. So I feel like that.
Bro, he ain't even say an age, my nigga. Unless I'm tripping. Bro, in that clip you just showed us, my nigga, he didn't even say an age. He said when I was a kid. A kid can range from fucking 1 year old to 17. Nigga. What is Buddy talking about?
That's important for you guys to know. But anyways, onward with the video. Anyways, he goes on to say, tell fool to stop stuttering, bro, and then post a weird picture of Lil Tracy on the story.
So where this shit went wrong, where y'all just became these bitch ass, like, just diabolical kids. Like, y'all think this shit funny, bro, until somebody really put 2 feet on your head, bro. Nigga, you hacked my page. Like, bro.
Yeah, why you got it just sped up sounding like this, bro?
This the funniest shit to me, bro, because y'all really, man, these young kids, bro, I don't know what the fuck y'all brain wired differently, bro. Like, never in my favorite rapper is Soulja Boy. Never in my life, oh, I'm a hack Soulja. Like, what?
Nigga, you make the music you make and your favorite rapper is Soulja Boy? Shout out Soulja Boy, nigga, but Soulja Boy?
And then you get caught, like, bro, say I really find who you are, and then
And then he starts posting up the really bad stuff. Now, this is apparently a DM conversation between Lil Tracy and the same 14-year-old. Now, one thing I will say is that there's no actual dates on the screenshot, so it could be cut out of context. But anyways, Tracy starts off by saying, I don't know what I'm going to do, before then sending a picture of himself where he's doing the whole Star Trek Spock thing, basically proving that it's actually me, it's not somebody else. So yes, it really is Tracy talking to her. He goes on to say, chirp. She says, what? You ready to chill? Come through? For what? I have liquor. And then the guy goes on to say, Shotty 14, bro, you were 19, mate. You claim to be 14 on this account. But after Tracy ends up saying that he has liquor, he ends up getting left on scene. And the guy goes on to say, even the kids left you on scene, my boy. And then he shows,
yeah, this is real, nigga. You out bad, Lil Tracy.
there's a clown emoji and a bunch of laughing emojis. After that, he goes on to share another conversation that he's having with another girl. Once again, there's no dates on this, so we can't really tell how old she is or if it's actually somebody who's underage. He says, pretty plain, I was making some tunes. What about you? She says, school, really anything dope? He says, I mean, to me it's dope. I don't know what you think is dope, lol. True, maybe I'll find out. Yeah, when it's finished, they'll show it to you. That'd be nice. She then goes on to show her phone number, which of course the guy censored, thank God. He says, is that your phone number? Yes. Isn't that face awesome? And then, well, they go on about that for a bit. And then the guy goes on to say, yo, why everybody in his DMs at school? Now, once again, I'm not defending him by any means, but I am trying to be fair because I think there's going to be worse stuff coming out in the future. So this more minor stuff, I feel like we need to take with a more skeptical view. Because if we immediately start piling on with this allegation and then it's proven that when she says school, she's actually talking about college or university, then, well, Tracy's going to have another scapegoat, and I don't want that to happen. Now, once again, it could be college, it could be university, or it could be high school. The screenshot definitely does look pretty greasy out of context, but once again, this guy obviously doesn't like Lil Tracy, and we haven't seen the conversation over top or below, so we don't really know what's going on. I think the guy needs to show more context so we can fully know what exactly was being said back and forth. After that, he goes on to post another story saying, only reason your ass was claiming you was 14 because you hitting minors, bro. Now, once again, we don't actually see any DMs of him claiming that he was 14. Do I believe that he might do that? Maybe, but at 19, passing off as a 14-year-old is pretty hard to do. After that, he does go on to show another screenshot of him talking to that same girl where he says the date for the nipples asking. He says a special gift for my heart. So yeah, it did happen in 2014, but once again, we haven't seen her age or if she's in high school. So the date is nice, but it still doesn't give us the full context, which is really frustrating. He goes on to post, Lil Tracy was 18 years old on June 17th, 2014. He was born on October 3rd, 1995, making him 18 years old and 8 months old on that date. Now, the reason that he ended up posting this is because Tracy actually ended up going on a live stream and trying to debunk all of these allegations. Now, similarly to the Zillakami live stream, this really didn't do anything to help him out, and if anything, it made him look even more guilty, because instead of arguing and saying that I wasn't talking to a 14-year-old or saying that he's taking the screenshots out of context, instead he starts arguing about his age, saying, why are you looking into my DMs from like 12 years ago? I was a kid at the time, but 12 years ago would mean that you were 18. You were technically a teenager, but you were 18 years old at the time and lying about your age.
My nigga is 30. I was just playing. This nigga Tracy Lil 30? This nigga Lil Tracy really 30?
Age makes you look very sketchy. Like, really?
That's what them niggas do be saying, though. So, shit, I could be wrong. I could be tripping. I was a kid at the time. I'm thinking the nigga saying that just because, you know, it's a long-ass time ago. But, like, them niggas do be trying to dumb it down. Oh, 19, I was kid, I was young, I was dumb. Like, nah, nigga. Like, 19, talk to a 14-year-old, nigga, you are tripping. No matter. You can be 18 talking to a fucking 14-year-old. Bro, at 14, the limit is like 16, bro.
Either
17, dating a 14-year-old, bro, that's like a freshman dating a junior, nigga. No. You're like playing on thin lines, nigga. Max is like freshman and sophomore. Hey, man.
There's no other reason to lie about your age unless you're trying to do something like that, or you're trying to lie to get into a bar or something. But trying to look younger than you really are only has one real use.
It's just annoying too, cause it's like, bro, this is my page.
One real use. What is this nigga talking about? Trying to look younger than you are? There's many uses for that. I can't think of them off top, but this nigga says it's only one real use, nigga. You think the only one reason niggas try to look younger in this world is to get at little kids? Is that what you implying, my nigga?
I was 14.
Am I
one
tripping?
real use.
It's
Or something, but trying to look younger than you really are only has one real use.
just
And what is that? One real use? Enlighten me? What are you talking about, bro?
annoying too, cause it's like, bro, this is my page, nigga. I was 14.
I know some niggas that want to look younger going to job interviews, you feel me? I know some niggas that want to look younger, you know, when they take a little quick selfie, send it to their little fine shit or something. And not no little kid, of course, but like, you know what I mean. Come on, nah. This nigga, come on, hey, you gotta watch him.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly. I'm a kid, bro. What do you want, bro? Mind your fucking bitch. Go. You don't have no bitches and nothing you can do. You can't, like, you play, like, bro, go step outside and do something, bro. Come on, bro.
This nigga low-key sound like YB in the mirror, bro.
Nah, I was not 19 in 2014, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, when I find this nigga, or whatever, or the bitch, whatever, I'm not gonna lie, bro. And you know, I be in Poland, Latvia, like, it's not like I can go wherever, bro. I'm going to find you, bro. You are weird, bro. Like, you so weird, bro. Like, you gotta think, I'm 14, 15, this nigga probably going through my messages, looking at, like, bro, you are a weird person, bro. Like, you are weird, bro. And most of y'all fans now are weird as fuck, bro. Like, I'ma get with you. I'ma smack the shit out you.
Come on, man.
And that's it.
Then the guy goes on to show another DM. Once again, this is from 2014, so this does prove that Tracy was already 18 at the time. He goes on to say, hey, she says, ew, it's you, haha, I'm kidding, but yeah, it's me, that's mean, how old are you? 14, motherfucker, feisty. I can't find you, but if you want to snap me, you can, here's my snap, alright, I did. And yeah, this looks pretty fucking bad, I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, and this nigga said he's how old at the time? How old?
And that's it.
Then the guy goes on to show another DM. Once again, this is from 2014, so this does prove that Tracy was already 18 at the time. He goes on to say,
18. And you talking to a 14-year-old. Mind you, this is a freshly graduated young man talking to a freshman.
hey, she says, ew, it's you. Yeah,
My nigga said
he's an adult.
feisty.
She's
I can
14.
find
He
you-
goes
I
on to
can't
ask
find
her
you on
age, which
Snap.
I guess
Add
is
me.
responsible because you want to make sure that you're not fucking
If you want, add me.
with
I mean,
anybody underage.
I
But
can
after
read
she
it.
tells him that she's 14, he responds with feisty.
Feisty.
That is extremely creepy. Even if it's a joke, even if it's out of context and she's joking about being 14 years old, that's not the response that you should have to somebody telling you their age. And then you continue to say that they can snap you, that's even worse. If you guys didn't know this, a lot of predators use Snapchat to basically groom minors because they know that the messages end up getting deleted after they're sent, and that if you screenshot, it will show that they're screenshotting it. It's basically the perfect app to get away with that type of thing, and that's the reason why that if you're over 20 years old and you still have that downloaded on your phone, I'm definitely looking at you in a pretty suspect way. I'm not saying,
Bro, this nigga here who making this video, bro, like, we understand. Listen, I'm not against you when it comes to getting these weirdos out of here, but my nigga, we gotta question you when you start thinking, when you start like openly saying shit like this. Like, my nigga, you telling me if a nigga is over the age of 20 years old and he has Snapchat on his phone, you're gonna look at him like he's a pedophile? What the fuck are you talking about? Your father's a pedophile, your cousin's a pedophile, your brother's a pedophile. Nigga, you gotta start looking at these niggas. If that's how we playing it. Nigga, the niggas you work with are pedophiles. Nigga, the half of the whole world got Snapchat on their phone. Dude. That shit got millions upon millions of downloads. Nigga, that mean you looking at everybody like they weird. Nigga, you're weird. At this point, nigga, what the fuck? I mean, like, bro, come on, gang. What did this man just say?
perfect app to get away with that type of thing, and that's the reason why that if you're over 20 years old and you still have that downloaded on your phone, I'm definitely looking at you in a pretty suspect way. I'm not
Like, what, bro? That's like me saying, yo, any nigga that got Discord on their phone, nigga, use a PDF file off top. Any nigga that use Reddit, you like little kids. Hello, that's like me saying any nigga that use X, you like doing weird shit. Like, bro, what, nigga?
saying that everybody who still has Snapchat over the age of 20 is using it for they're over 20 years
Hold
old
on.
and you still
Did we speak too soon? Hold on.
have that downloaded on your phone. I'm definitely looking at you in a pretty suspect way. I'm not saying that everybody who still has Snapchat over the age of 20 is using it for nefarious purposes, but it definitely does show some form of stunted growth because, well, it's not the way that any sort of adult is going to want to communicate. I'm sorry if
Buddy, pal, there's like literally millions, probably hundreds of millions of adults that communicate through Snapchat. Fuck is dude talking about, bro? Like, nigga, you better go check the statistics before you get to saying shit like this, my nigga. Cause like you speaking for the population, you speaking for everybody, nigga. Everybody, you not speaking for everybody, bro. You're trying to speak for everybody, nigga. We gonna tell you, hey, bro, speak for yourself, my nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
money is using it for nefarious purposes, but it definitely does show some form of stunted growth
Stunted growth, my nigga. What?
because, well, it's not the way that any sort of adult is going to want to communicate. I'm sorry
So the only way adults gonna want to communicate is what? Over the phone? What? Through fucking text? What? Through fucking what? Birds with the notes from back in the day, nigga. What are you talking about, bro? If a nigga want to use Snapchat, it's like using Instagram, bro. So nothing wrong with Instagram when niggas want to send messages and shit, but something wrong with Snapchat because you know Yo, we get what you're saying with the little private deleting messages and it say it when it's screenshot. Obviously, that's gonna help the pedophiles out. But bro, like, what are you talking about? Any nigga over 20 with the app, you looking at him weird. Cause that's not how a grown person want to communicate, huh? Folks, what are you saying?
Sorry if anybody watching has Snapchat on their phone and they're over the age of 20, but yeah, the app is fucking weird. It's basically created to start fights, drama, and, well, be used by predators to
This nigga got some bad experiences with Snapchat, and now he just putting his trauma all on us, nigga. Cause did this what, bro? Who hurt you on Snapchat, nigga? Did you get groomed on Snapchat, bro? Is that why you doing all this, my nigga?
groom minors because, well,
Like
she
this
has
nigga says Snapchat ain't for nothing but to start fights, whatever else he said, and for pedophiles to thrive. Nigga, what? What, bro?
Snapchat on their phone and they're over the age.
Mind you, all the pedophile shit happens everywhere in this world, my nigga. The damn president is a pedophile, bro. Like, nigga, the damn higher ups are pedophiles, gang. So no matter if it's Snapchat, Elon Musk Twitter, nigga, Facebook, Steve Jobs, no matter what it is, bro, all these niggas are pedophiles, bro. Like, it's gonna be a pedophile everywhere. This nigga talking about Snapchat, like, that shit is just like home of pedophiles, bro. I'd rather a nigga say that about Roblox or something. Snapchat, bro.
Age of 20, but yeah, the app is
Yo, you should be on Roblox more than Snapchat, nigga. It'd be active pedophiles playing with little kids on that. Like, literally playing the game with kids as they trying to learn this shit. That shit not funny, but like,
fucking weird. It's basically created to start fights, drama, and, well, be used by predators to.
He said Snapchat ain't for nothing but to start fights, drama, and be used by predators, bro. Who hurt you on Snapchat, bro?
Groom minors because, well, it also has the capability to send pictures and, well, you know where it goes from.
You know what else has the capability to send pictures? Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, Facebook, and any other fucking social media site, buddy. What are you talking about, my nigga? You can start drama, start fights, and be a pedophile on any other social media site, dude. What are you talking about?
There. Anyways, soon after that, it seems like Tracy must have got access back to the account because he ended up deleting it, basically destroying all the evidence that we might have had. Now, I'm not sure how much the hacker actually ended up screenshotting. I'm really hoping that he got a pretty good wealth of information from there because now it's gone forever, all because you wanted to fight with Tracy. Somebody also discovered who exactly the guy is behind it.
Gone forever, all because he wanted to fight with Tracy,
And
nigga. Nigga, that wasn't your page in the first place, you bum ass nigga. You hacked into some nigga page.
Apparently, he's not really trying to cover it up. He's pretty proud of being the hacker that took down Lil Tracy. He ends up hopping on live stream without showing his face.
Took down Lil Yo, these niggas be lame as hell, bro. Even a nigga who made this video, bro. I ain't gonna lie, gang. Like, you push
basically
it,
saying that Tracy is a pedo and that everybody who's supporting him is a pedo clan, which, well, we can't prove it 100% yet, but definitely some of the people defending Tracy are doing it in a pretty fucked up and stupid way.
This dude a fucking file, bro. Leak messages, I'll start leaking them soon. Bro, what's the last he was 14? This dude was 19, bro. He is 30 crying. He is 30 years of age, crying as fuck. Like, this shit's funny as hell.
Now, some people are being...
And you hear that, nigga? You could tell by his voice, bro. You can just hear it in his voice. That nigga has nothing going on. That nigga lame as hell. That nigga ain't got no bitch to talk to. You could just hear it in the nigga voice. Especially when the actions lead up to shit like this. Like you hacking in the nigga's old page from 12 years ago. And you sound like that. You ain't got no life. And you a lame, gang. And you a bum ass nigga.
reasonable, saying that all we got was...
Like, it's one thing to, like, find out, like, get information, like, damn, yeah, we got information that Buddy being a pedo, here you go, like, bro, you ain't do that. You got on this bitch posting the old picture, like, if you gonna post the, oh, this nigga a pedo shit, honestly, he was doing that a little bit, but, like, nigga, we need more proof than that, you feel me? Like, we need a little bit more than that, like, nigga, you wasn't even showing the dates with the messages and shit, bro, like, come on, man.
There's a bunch of out of context screenshots, so we don't know for sure.
And then you just blasting it, trying to make, hey, yeah, that was me. Hey, it just seemed like you clout chasing, bro.
If he was actually talking to somebody underage in school, although the last screenshot does prove that the girl said she was 14. Now people are saying maybe it's fake, maybe it's doctored, and that always seems to be the excuse in the age of AI. I'm not saying that these couldn't be doctored, but do you really think that if somebody was going to take the time to make incriminating DMs between Tracy and an underage woman, they wouldn't make them a lot more inflammatory and obvious? These are pretty vague and just kind of all over the place. If somebody was trying to make something fake because they want to take him down, I feel like they would just write the most disgusting shit they possibly can, because why would you want it to be vague if all you're trying to do is take the person down? Now, am I saying the hacker isn't only in it to try to take Lil Tracy down? No, I mean, he probably is only in it to either take Tracy down for the clout or attention, but his intentions aren't really all that important here. What's important is the evidence that's being shown, and we have to take it as it is. Fake screenshots can of course be created, but if that's the case, then Tracy should immediately be coming out and saying that that's fake, that is not a real screenshot, that is not me, that is not my account. I mean, if you were actually accused of something that you didn't do, shouldn't you be angry? Shouldn't you be defensive? I know Tracy definitely is angry, but the way that he's going about defending himself is just not the best, and it's making him look more guilty. If he truly is innocent of what he did, he definitely needs to do another live stream and actually address what's going on. Don't say it's AI or fake. That's what Blood's doing right now.
Man, bro, honestly, like, this nigga don't gotta do nothing, nigga. This nigga don't gotta do a damn thing. I mean, when it comes to a situation like this, talking to little kids, yeah, nigga, clear your name up. But, like, bro, if that's the case, I mean, anybody could start anything, bro. Anybody could say anything, my nigga. And we just, what? If I don't say nothing, y'all just gonna believe him? That mean he gonna have to say something anytime any nigga start up a rumor, bro. Who the fuck wanna live like that? Especially when you already done made it. I'm pretty sure Lil Tracy, he ain't broke. You niggas know who Lil Tracy is. I'm pretty sure I don't know if the music's still popping, but nigga, I'm pretty sure he got a little bit of money left over from his run 10 years ago. You feel me? My nigga got his money, bro. He don't gotta worry about this internet shit. Who cares if y'all don't like him, nigga? The hell? And then talking about, like, you gotta respond. You gotta clear this up. Nigga, who are you for me to get on the internet and clear this shit up about? Especially, like, not to say, I'm not sitting here, like, on Tracy Dick defending him, like, oh, he didn't do this. Maybe he did do this weird shit. But even if that's the case, like, weird shit aside, I'm speaking, like, just from, like, I don't know, a man's standpoint or a person's standpoint, bro. Nigga, who the fuck are you for me to get on this bitch addressing what's going on, bro? Like, nigga. Especially if I didn't do it, nigga. I'm not finna get on this bitch sitting here trying to clear up fake rumors, bro. Or clear up rumors, period. Nigga, it is what it is. I mean, with this shit, like, I'm on both sides, though. With this shit, nigga, you gotta clear your name up, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, because talking to kids is one thing. Like, if it's one thing, like, oh, Lil Tracy was hitting such and such, baby mama or whatever. All right, nigga. But when it come to talking kids, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta clear this shit up, gang. It's just a bad look. But, like, to the nigga making the video, bro, nigga, man.
You're trying to say that the DMs are AI, and that just isn't a good excuse. And it's sad that we live in a time now that could actually be the case, that AI is now devaluing victim stories as well as possibly making false allegations on other people.
Bro, these hoes been devaluating their stories or whatever bro just said. Like, these females, like, before AI, nigga, would get on this bitch talking about, oh, he did such and such, oh, he did this and this and that. Whole time be lying because they in their feelings. Whole time, you got hit in a telly, one night stand style. I'm talking about raw down, dirty and nasty. Woke up this morning thinking, you know what? I ain't like how that just happened. And the nigga probably ain't text you back, ain't showing you no love, no nothing. So you know what you do in your feelings because the nigga done hit it and quit it. You go start a rumor. And now this nigga facing 25 to life. That's how shit happens, bro. Literally how shit happens, bro. If Ty Lil didn't record what he was recording and, like, you know, had all his shit together, bro, this nigga would still be, like, canceled right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, still fighting to get his fucking spot back in this YouTube space. Nigga probably would have been outed, sponsorships down the drain, like, bro, these hoes been ruining this shit before the AI just because they in their feelings, bro.
People, that's just super fucked up, and I wish that wasn't the world that we're in right now. But no, I don't think these are fake. I think they're real. Some other fans tweeting
Of course you think they real. You think any nigga who over the age of 20 with Snapchat is a pedophile, bro.
out saying, damn, they really got proof on Lil Tracy, and now he full on deleted his Instagram. After that, we have somebody talking about the guy who actually hacked Tracy. Apparently he goes by the name of Javin Dillon, and it says his motives for the attack is unknown. However, he's taken it upon himself to expose Tracy for talking to minors, which is pretty ironic. It seems like Javin is also an uncaring guy, as he posted himself that he was behind the attack, clearly for attention. Stay clear of this individual. Now, I'm not sure if
The nigga is a lame bum ass nigga at the crib, ain't got nothing going on. It ain't got nothing better else to do but hack into a nigga old Instagram account from 12 years ago.
these guys are Tracy fans who are trying to paint him out to be worse than he is, and I'm not sure what they mean by saying that it's ironic. Are you saying this guy also has the same allegations?
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I meant I was gonna say too. What you mean is pretty ironic? Nigga, is he on the same shit too? That's what's ironic. Cause that was what's ironic about the nigga that exposed EDP. It's like how they got the saying the blind leading the blind, nigga. It's like the evil exposing the evil, dude. Your ass was a pedophile and a racist on top of that. And you had just exposed the pedophile and got yourself exposed in the process. Now that all that shit you did, you done ruined your whole motion trying to ruin the next nigga motion. And both of y'all sick as hell in the first place. So it's like, what you mean pretty ironic, nigga?
Don't really know, but either way, I don't know how that defends Tracy more. So as I was recording this, I actually had somebody send me even more information that hasn't yet been posted on Reddit. They basically show Tracy commenting on the post after the hacker ended up hacking him, saying, come on, bro. And then after that, he ends up making a story post saying, so someone hacked my original Instagram from like 15 years ago. I don't understand why anyone would do this. Doesn't really make sense. But if you see a post from this page, it's not me. In 15 years ago would have been like 2011, 2010, and Instagram was only created in late 2010. So either Tracy was on there very early, which is very
late 2010, bro. Get your knowledge up, dude. Should we do a live Google search? Nah, we ain't even gonna do it, nigga.
very possible because he was on a lot of social media early on before other people got on it. But at the same time, do you notice how the gap of years keeps shifting? It was 15 at first, which yes, he could have been being hyperbolic, but then it became 12 once they started to zone in on his actual allegations. He keeps using this loose language like, I was a kid at the time, bruh, I was a kid. And it's like, no, you weren't. We already know that you were a teenager. I don't know why you're trying to make it seem like it was so long ago, like that actually matters. If this
My nigga. Bro, 10, 12 years matter, bro.
is really true,
Like, dude, in 10, 12 years, you're the nigga who making this video, in 10, 12 years, 10, 12 to 15 years, you're gonna look back at yourself and be like, damn, I was a kid making them dumbass YouTube videos. Literally, nigga. You're gonna look back and be like, oh, I was a kid wherever I was making YouTube videos. My nigga, you get older, you're gonna feel like a kid, bro. Even if this nigga, bro, he could have been 25. If you hit 45, you're gonna think you were a kid or at least, young adult. But like, bro, you still gonna be like, damn, I was young as hell. Damn, I was a kid, 25. You know what I mean, bro? Like, this nigga, come on, gang. Obviously, the nigga ain't mean when he was fucking 8 years old or something. But like, bro, 10, 12, 15 years in the past, bro. Especially when you still got teen at the end of that, you're gonna feel like a kid. You're gonna say kid, bro.
true, and those screenshots are
Even though I'm on both sides with this shit, because I know niggas can be weird with this shit. So I'm not pretty sure, but I know what he mean when the nigga want to like be vague and say, oh, I was a kid. Nah, nigga, you was 19, about to be 20 when you was talking to a little 13-year-old. So come on now. So I'm on both sides, but I don't know, bro.
real. Why does it matter if it happened 15 years ago, 20 years ago? If you were 18 and she was 14, it doesn't matter when it happened. I have a couple more comments from Tracy.
I do agree with that, though, nigga.
He says, watch when I catch you, bro. I got hacking nipples too. I'm gonna do you so bad, bro. Fuck, I get he's angry, but making these types of threats in public.
Yeah, and doing it, bro, you got a whole check mark, my nigga. You was with a nigga who was finna overtake all this shit. Take over all this shit. Nigga, you sitting here crashing out in the IG comment section like this, bro? Like in the DMs, in the IG comment section, bro, you this mad, bro? He probably did have some little freak shit in that. He probably did. Cause like honestly, I would be annoyed as fuck too if a nigga hacked my shit. But if you really got hacking niggas, bro, let's get this situated, man. I'm Lil Tracy, like he said, he be in London, fucking Texas, wherever the fuck he said, nigga. Got my hacking niggas. The nigga who hacked him is already putting his information out. Like, yeah, this is me. I'm the one who hacked him. Hey, hacking niggas, do what y'all do. All right, I'm Lil Tracy. Y'all need what? 5K? I'm that pissed off. Let's do it. 5K, find out where he at, catch a flight, go whoop his ass. I'm not finna be in the Instagram comments threatening this nigga that I'm gonna whoop his ass. If you not finna really whoop his ass. And even when you do really whoop his ass, now you finna go to jail, nigga. And if you going overseas, not overseas, but cross state lines, catching flights, now you finna go to jail, nigga. Cause this was like, you planned it, premeditated, not murder, premeditated ass whooping, premeditated battery, premeditated aggravated assault, nigga. Why are you crashing out in the comments like this, Lil Tracy? You're grown, bro. Not only are you grown, nigga, you're Lil Tracy, bro. Like, you got money and shit. You got status and shit, bro. You can't be doing this. This bad PR, nigga.
Like, comments definitely isn't the best look and can get you in trouble. You're only making your situation worse. After that, we then have a tweet from Matt Proxy. Now, he's a newer underground artist, I believe. I've been hearing a lot about him lately, but he must have been around for a while to know about Lil Tracy, or maybe he was a fan of him. Not really sure what the connection is there, but he ended up putting out a song in 2025 called Lil Tracy is a Rapist. And then when all of this came out, he ended up retweeting that song saying Matt Proxy was right. Now, once again, making a diss track talking about how Tracy is a rapist is kind of fucked up. That's how everything got messed up with Capo and Young Shame, because they thought they were clout chasing. But honestly, I feel like Matt Proxy has no reason to clout chase off of Lil Tracy. He has his own entire wave. He's already getting big and popular in the new underground, and Lil Tracy is, you know, he's not washed up, but he's definitely past his prime of relevancy, so calling him out doesn't really gain him a whole lot. This does once again show that people have been talking about this for years at this point. And if that wasn't bad enough, we now have another person coming out. Now, keep in mind, it is a private Instagram, but at the same time, I can understand why they don't want to put all of their personal information and their face out there with how negatively people react to these types of allegations. I mean, look what happened to Rosie. They probably don't want that to happen to her as well. It says, I was great by Lil Tracy on September 22nd, 2020.
Man, come on, gang. Anybody could have put this, anybody could have put this shit in their bio, bro. I was great by Lil Tracy on September 22nd, 2025. Go Yard Wallet 304. Go Yard Wallet ho. Dude.
5. Holy fuck, man. Like, that is genuinely extremely depressing if that's the case, because I can't.
Yo, and this goofy ass nigga who made this video just eating this shit up. You already don't like Lil Tracy, so any little thing this nigga gonna sit here and just chew this shit alive, bro.
As well. Says, I was great.
Nigga, listen to this nigga talk.
By Lil Tracy.
This nigga just read this shit and felt that emotion like he just read facts, nigga.
On September 22nd, 2025. Holy fuck, man. Like,
holy fuck. Yo, like he just heard that from the victim herself after seeing the tape or something. It was
great by Lil Tracy on September 22nd, 2025. Holy fuck, man. Like, that is genuinely extremely depressing if that's the case, because I can't believe it's still happening. I can't believe.
Bro, the bitch, if this is her, nigga, your fucking Instagram name is Goyard Wallet ho. What are we talking about? Goyard Wallet, nigga? Come on, bro. Some random nigga made this, gang. This is some random nigga's burner, gang.
I believe he's still doing it. I mean, it's not good that.
What are the two posts on the account?
If that's the case, because I can't believe it's still happening. I can't believe he's still doing it. I mean, it's not good that it happens in the first place. I wish it never happened. You know, allegations, I get it, but like, it's not good if it did actually happen in 2017, but it's like you kind of hope that these guys don't keep getting away with it, like they only did it at the height of their fame, which, once again, do you kind of understand what I'm trying to say here? Sorry if it's messy.
No,
I hate to see that these guys keep doing this stuff in the modern day. Like, 2025 is after I already put out the video on his allegations, yet he still somehow managed to get another victim. And this is why this stuff has to come out. This is why this stuff.
Bro, these niggas, bro, gang. This shit with the president came out. These niggas are still in office, brother. Like, I understand what you're saying, but bro, when it get to a point like that, like the people that run the world are outed as pedophiles and nobody does anything, bro, it gets to a point like, my nigga, like, bro, I'm not saying don't fight, stop fighting for this shit, but bro, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, nigga, dude, yo, bro,
Guys keep doing this stuff in the modern
this shit is gonna keep happening no matter how hard niggas fight. This shit is gonna keep happening no matter how much time goes on. This shit been happening before your parents been here, dude.
day. Like 2025 is after I already put out the video on his allegations, yet he still somehow managed to get another victim.
Bro, you can put out 40 videos on 40 different niggas in about 2 years. Them 40 different niggas still gonna be out this bitch purging, lurking and shit, bro. Even when niggas get caught being pedophiles, bro, they literally get like less time than drug dealers, my nigga. And I understand certain drug dealers, like with certain hard drugs and shit, yeah, but like, bro, a nigga could get caught with some weed on him and he getting more time than a pedophile, bro.
And this is why this
This whole system is fucked up, bro.
stuff has to come out. This is why this stuff can't continue to be hidden. Because if they're allowed to get away,
This is why these niggas gotta protect their children and install it into their children, you heard? But the generation, like, I'm not gonna say the new generation, but like, bro, this world just so fucked, bro. Like, nigga, the way they just promote these hoes being hoes, and then you got these little ass girls thinking this shit cool, and then you got these sick ass niggas who, bro, when I was growing up in high school, bro, it was like a normal thing for like a girl in high school to get picked up by her nigga that's like 26, bro. 24. I had a friend in high school, my nigga. She used to be telling me about how her nigga, who's like pushing 30, used to be getting her, bro. I always looked at that whole like, bro, this nigga's old enough to be like your big brother or something, you know? Like, you feel me? Like I ain't gonna say damn near twice your age, but like, bro, this nigga like graduated college, bro. We sophomores, juniors. What are we talking about? That shit always throw me off, but like that was the norm because she wasn't the only one. This shit gonna keep going on, gang.
with it, they continue to do it. They continue
This
to
shit
do
crazy.
it over and over again. I mean, Young Goth was supposedly exposed in late 2017 before Peep even passed away, and everybody on the Peep Reddit's like, oh, who cares? Everybody knows. But yet he got another victim in 2023, and now supposedly Tracy got another victim last fucking year. She goes on to say, Tracy Minaj raped me in Denver in September. He forced me to his Lil Tracy on the tour bus, and his friend raped my friend who I came with as well. I'm going to the police.
Yo, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't want to sound insensitive as a man, cause I know how it can be, physically when it comes to a woman and male. I mean, a male and a female. A male is gonna be predominantly stronger over a woman, of course. But bro, like when women say he forced me to do such and such and such and such, like, gang, I'm thinking in my mind as a woman, if I 100% genuinely don't want to do this, like, of course you're going to think survival instinct. So as a woman, you probably going to think, let me just do it so he don't hurt me type shit. But if I really, real deal don't want to do this, bro, I'm not doing, I will fight the nigga before I do this. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'll literally call the police, literally scream at the top of my lungs, he's going to have to kill me before I do this type shit. You get what I mean? Bro, this is another thing, like, bro, I low-key got trauma when it come to this type shit, because, bro, I had a hoe literally lie to me about some shit like this, like, oh, yeah, he forced me to do such and such and such and this and this and this and that. It's like, bro, it wasn't too much of a force if you did it, like, not saying, like, a woman can't be forced to do this type shit, but, like, bro, man, fuck, man.
Police about this. Now, she only has 2 posts, and they are actually the same thing,
Fuck
but
it.
I don't want to hear anybody saying, why didn't she go at the
Fuck it,
time?
bro.
Why didn't she go at the time? I don't think you guys understand how traumatic
I
it
hope y'all get where I'm coming from, man.
actually is to go through something like that. You wake up the next day not knowing what happened, being upset about it happening. You start to blame yourself and that it might have been your fault. And then when you finally do come to the conclusion that you need to say something about it, you realize that this person is famous. They have a massive fan base. And if you do try to talk about it, they're going to basically do everything they can to destroy your life. life. It's basically like getting traumatized the second time, and then if you do actually have to go to court, you then have to face that person and get traumatized.
Yo, and I always be thinking to myself, like, bro, all these females who say if like some weird shit happened with a fucking rapper, streamer, or whatever, some underage PDF shit going on, it always like blows my mind how this shit be going on. They be in the mood. They be like in the midst of this nigga. Bro, slow down. Hold on, damn it. Let me get it together. While this shit be going on, say for example, Lil Tracy talking to a 14-year-old little girl. Why we waiting until such and such happen for you to expose the nigga? You get what I mean? Like, you want to wait for the messages to be sent and this and this and that to be like, oh yeah, this is what happened. He made me do such and such and such. Bro, if it's like that, like, let it be like a sting operation. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's record him. Let's like record him meeting up, or let's actually record, get some concrete evidence. Let's get some concrete proof. Like, text messages ain't finna do it no more. We in a technology era. You get what I'm saying, gang? We in the AI era. Shit can be faked. Let's get some. You talking about he forced you to suck his what? Let's get some voice memos. Let's get some. You feel me? Let's do something. Get some video footage or something. We ain't got no pictures of you with the nigga. Like, come on, gang. Y'all want to come out with this shit afterwards. It makes it so, like motherfuckers be capping. But then again, on the other side of things, it's like, this shit can be going on. Niggas ain't thinking in the moment, so niggas want to talk about it afterwards. Because, like, damn. Bro, that shit when niggas be talking about the females and they be like, oh, yeah, I didn't realize I was getting groomed till I was older. Yeah, but, like, bitch, come on, bro. You know you was being a hoe. Because what little girl is sitting here talking to grown men, bro? Hoes. I'm sorry to say, like, no regular little girl that's not fast and not thinking with her coochie is not sitting here talking to grown men when she in fucking 14. You're just now hitting high school, my nigga. Middle school going to high school. You're talking to grown ass men. 19. Well, 19, that ain't grown ass man, but nigga, that's older. That's way out of your league. You're a freshman. The hell?
Time for people who haven't been through this, who don't know people who have been through this. I'm not trying to guilt trip you into not using critical thinking skills. I understand that if it's an artist that you love and you don't really see the full proof yet, that you want to try to defend it, that you want to keep that image going. And I'm not saying that Tracy is 100% proven to be guilty. The allegations look pretty bad. This is pretty damning, but at the same time, it's not like as bad or as big as it's probably going to get yet.
Bro, this video is an hour long, nigga.
But some of these arguments that people use are straight up disgusting. Why didn't you go to the police? Why didn't you go the night after? What would you do if you woke up the next day and you had been violated? Would you?
Bro, my nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? And this is another thing. This is what I was talking about, bro. I think I got trauma because the bitch lying to me. What do you mean? What would you do the night after you just got violated? Nigga, the first thing you do after you get violated is go to the police. Am I missing something, bro? Because, like, I said that to the bitch, and she looked at me like I was crazy. If you got sexually assaulted, you got raped, why... Whoa, can I say that on YouTube? If you got raped, why not go to the fucking police? What are you talking about? What? No police, no therapy, you just fine with it? Of course you're not fine with it, because obviously... Bro, what, nigga? I'm not trying to put my fucking trauma in this video right now, gang, but this shit is blowing me, nigga. What the hell you mean? Wouldn't the first thing you want to do is go to the police? Why the fuck is you telling the internet when you know damn well we probably not gonna give a damn? It's the internet, bro. Anybody could say anything. You ain't even got proof, and you just finna sit up here like the girl who cried wolf. Oh yeah, he did this and this and that. You should have went to the police, bitch.
Please, why didn't you go the night after? What would you do if you woke up the next day and you had been violated? Would you?
And this nigga who making the video, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, you losing me, gang. You lost me at the 15-minute mark, nigga. You lost me at the 9-minute mark, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck is dude saying? First, it was if you got Snapchat on your phone at the age of 20 plus, you're a weirdo. Because that's not how grown people communicate, apparently. Now, you talking about what would you do after you just got violated? Go to the police? Hello? What do people do after they get robbed? Go to the police? You just got violated. A nigga just took your belongings. The hell? What you do if a nigga just assaulted you? Go to the police. What do people do when they get beat up, nigga? Call the police. Well, some people call the police. What are you talking about, bro? Especially a little girl and a grown man. What the fuck is the little girl finna do? Go sit at home and cry about the bitch? You better go to the police. You ain't gonna tell your parents, cause they for sure going to the police.
Please, why didn't you go the night after? What would you do if you woke up the next day and you had been violated? Would you want to go to the police station immediately and get violated again? You know that's what you have to do to get justice, but it doesn't make
What? Violated again? So you telling me the little girl goes to the police department to tell them that she just got sexually assaulted? You telling me she finna get sexually assaulted again at the police station, brother? What is this nigga talking about, bro? Violated because they gonna question her about the shit? Violated because what? Because what? They got a check or something, my nigga? Like, what are you saying, bro? Violated again? What are you talking about? This is that bias shit. And I promise you, gang, I am not on Lil Tracy's side with this shit. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm just a spectator in this shit. I'm just literally watching all this shit happen, giving my opinion on this shit. Bro, this nigga who making this video, he clearly don't like this nigga Lil Tracy. Bro, this is like so goddamn biased on another level of like, dude, we understand you don't like the nigga, but nigga, you don't like the nigga. To just be sitting here like, bro, you just sat there and said that out your mouth. You sat here, edited this video, seen that you said that shit and let it slide, let it fly. Like, bro, you kept this in, you ain't cut this out, my nigga.
Why didn't you go the night after? What would you do if you woke up the next day and you had been violated? Would you
Bro, what would any female, what should any female do after they get violated? You tell us, sir. Fuck. Nigga, go to the police. What else are you finna do?
want to go to the police station immediately and get violated again?
What do you mean violated again, bro?
You know that's what you have to do to get justice, but it doesn't make it any better. I know a lot of these underground artists
And the nigga ain't even elaborate. What the fuck do you mean by that, bro?
have very young fans who don't really understand the severity of it, or they see it as trying to cancel their favorite artist, but it's just disheartening to see that type of argument over and over again. I also saw somebody post on the Tracy Reddit the very day that all of this came out saying we need to move on from this, we need to let it go, it happened so long ago, and that is such a stupid fucking argument. That's basically what Zillakami's fan base is still doing nowadays. It's been 2 years since everything came out, and they're just hoping that people forget about it and move on so they can listen to their favorite artist again, but it's like, people are not going to move on. They shouldn't move on. This shit shouldn't fade into the
Nigga, bro, gang. Fucking R. Kelly's still getting plays to this day, bro. Niggas are gonna listen to a artist if they want to listen to it, bro. Just cause, I mean, if people like, bro, if you got that type of mindset, bro, then that's just the type of person you is. But bro, that shit ain't stopping nothing for real. Bro, you got niggas with the worst type of heinous crimes on their name right now still getting fucking plays, bro. Still getting paid. Or damn, the label taking the money or whatever the case may be. Still getting some type of, you feel me? Like, dude, bro, you could have niggas come out as a pedophile and a serial killer. He's still finna get plays, bro. We're in a big 26.
background and just become not talked about anymore. There is no statute of limitations on this type of allegation, and because of that, people need to take it seriously. And whether or not he's innocent or if he's guilty, we don't know. It's allegations. But if you're going to defend Tracy, at least defend against the evidence. Don't say shit like this. It just makes him look worse, and it makes his fan base look...
Let's read this, ladies and gentlemen. To be honest, Hacker wouldn't hack into his account if he liked him. And you don't see much of those screenshots, and you don't know if he's talking to the same person, 14 years old from the screenshot. And also, you don't know how old the person was going to school. Shrugging shoulders emoji. In my opinion, those are fake, and the hacker was trying to cancel him for nothing with fake screenshots. If you have some more proof, or you think that I'm wrong, please correct me.
like absolute...
My nigga, I mean,
this type of allegation, and because of that, people need to take it seriously. And whether or not he's innocent or if he's guilty, we don't know. It's allegations. But if you're going to defend Tracy, at least defend against the evidence. Don't say shit like this. It just makes him look worse.
To be honest, I low-key see what this nigga's saying, because, bro, the nigga who making this video, you sound like the type of nigga that would have hacked into his shit 12 years ago. Like, because, like, you're overly biased, bro. And I understand if you don't like a nigga, you done seen that this nigga a weirdo or some other shit, you really trying to out him for being a weirdo. But, like, bro, like, the certain shit you saying, like, Lil Tracy situation aside, bro, you just, like, folks, you lost it, bro. You got lost in the sauce of trying to, like, I don't know, boy.
Makes his fan base look like absolute fucking maniacs. Anyways, with that said, I don't know what the reaction's going to be like in the comments. It's fine. I know people are going to say what they're going to say, but as of right now, that's the evidence that has come out against Lil Tracy. And yeah, a lot of it looks pretty bad, but of course, it's not completely conclusive yet. But with all of that said, if there is anybody else out there who's been victimized by Lil Tracy, now is really the time to speak up. Now, I know a lot.
Man, be quiet, nigga. I'm tired of watching this, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was Lil Tracy's situation is disgusting by, who is this nigga? Twisted World. This is my first and last time watching you, little nigga. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I was never a fan, but you done lost a fan tonight, boy. Oh, God. On this lovely, Saturday morning, boy, you done lost a fan, because you done lost your goddamn mind, boy. On certain topics. I ain't gonna say overall, but, nigga, boy, you lost me. That was the Lil Tracy situation. Is disturbing. Disgusting, sorry. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you leave a like on the video if you like the video. And I'll catch you on the next video. See you later.